Hello my treasures, it's time to make a splash in Hearthstone Mercenaries with Murlocs. I've been wanting to do Murlocs for quite a while now, and after Master Puppet played against me using Murlocs and it felt actually pretty decent, I really wanted to give his build a test run. So this build was heavily inspired by that. The idea behind it is basically to keep all of your Murlocs alive through things like Morgl, and then also give yourself a bunch of ways to scale up your damage. Also using a lot of the Divine Shield synergy through Holmes, Murk-Eye, Finley, and Murky, which will allow you to speed up your mercenaries, gain a bunch of attack on your mercenaries, and so on and so forth. So for the Mercenary by Mercenary Breakdown, the first mercenary on the team is going to be Morgl the Oracle, who we are going to be using Dowsing Rod as his equipment. For the most part, you're going to be using Murloc missiles. The second mercenary on the team is Murloc Holmes, using paid up front as his equipment. It's just so you can use elementary on turn 1, and you can always pop this in combination with good old Murk-Eye, who will be using bubble on his equipment and mainly using him for invasion as his ability. This allows you to just nuke whatever mercenary that you really want to focus down, and if you really need to try to scale up how much damage that you're going to be doing, Belfin can come up here and there. Finley is the fourth mercenary on the team. We are using Maxwell Mighty Steed to increase the HP pool of all of our Murlocs by 10, and then mainly using him for Lead the Charge and Murloc, whatever you generate off of this can be really helpful. Murky is the fifth mercenary. We are using Slippery One Wet as his equipment, mainly going to be swapping between Slime Time and Bubbly Bobble. And finally, we have Cookie on the team for appetizers and using him mainly for fish feast. Now, with that all being said, let's look at some game. All right, time for a game against 4-5-0. That breakdown makes me think one team and one team alone, and let's see if I'm correct. And I am. Oh, perfect. I guess we're going to be dealing with Smite. I don't actually know how we're going to deal with that in this team. We do have a diverse set of mercenaries when it comes to like roles, so that might make it a little bit easier to deal with the team. I just don't know if it's going to be possible. Would be also pretty nice. If I had known it was going to be this, I should have probably swapped the positioning of Murloc Holmes and Morgl. That would have made it a lot easier, then we would have probably dealt with it. But at the same time, we don't really care what we hit. Oh, we could have maybe like gotten rid of Polera or get pretty close to if we really had tried. That might have been something to try out, but oh well. All right, how are we going to do this? I kind of want to put Cookie, Murky, and Morgl. All their names are so similar to each other. Also, probably should have put Murky on the far left or right, because then we could have gave everything a Divine Shield, but oh well. It is what it is. We're going to try to protect Morgl, because he's more important than Cookie. Cookie I put down because we just needed a third mercenary down. And if I had to take any that was going to take huge hits, it would be him. But they're all actually going to survive. That is a little bit of a misplay of what I did there. And the Divine Shield gets popped, and then we get healed a little bit more, and then we do that. Okay, so part of me wants to put that down, and then we can use Go Fish, and then we can Murloc Missile to try to increase the HP pool of our little ad. Though that might be a bit of a mistake, so we're just going to go with Fishy Barrage. Might as well when Smite, we're not worried about Smite doing his combo again. So we have the fish on board. Would have preferred us not to hit the fish, so oh well. At least Boggy is down, means protecting Smite is going to be a little bit harder for them. I'm going to put down Murloc Holmes because I think they honestly can't get the full combo out anymore. And if we put Murloc Holmes in front of Smite, then we should be fine because we can pop the Divine Shield or hope it pops. We also probably, no. If we attacked, then we would have just triggered Mr. Smite 3 times, and we do not want to get him any bigger than he already is. Alright, so of course it hits the fish. We don't really need it to hit the fish, but oh, that didn't kill. That would have been so nice if it did. Alright, now we're just living living on a dream of getting enough divine shields where we can get rid of Smite as quickly as possible. We also probably should get rid of Devour's funny. I don't think I catch it because we could devour Leroy, but I think we're going to use and the killer is on because that will get rid of Leroy no matter what. We don't even have to worry about it. And then we can protect Holmes with a divine shield since they're probably going to attack into him. And then we're putting the extra body on board just in case they try to do their Smite combo. Yeah, so they are actually going for it. Oof. I mean, at least it hit that instead of Murk-Eye. Because if it hit Murk-Eye, we would have been in a very, very bad position right now. Much as, yeah, we're going to heal wave just to make it a little bit easier. And then we're going to try to pop that. Because that would pop the divine shield. Let's put the divine shield on Murk-Eye because I have a feeling they're going to actually attack into Murk-Eye, and I'd rather not take a bunch of damage on that character because he really is how we're going to stay alive here. Doggy blast. They're blasting away at Holmes, and there, yep, that's exactly what I expected them to do. Can lead the charge, which will increase the attack of everything, I think. Then we can use Finvasion that should finish off Smite this turn. That's all we really care about is finishing off Smite. If we get Smite off the board, they have no sources of damage, and we should just be able to win pretty quickly from there. Of course. Well, at least it hit the Murloc. Come on, yeah. Not technically, I mean, okay, look, it's better that hits there than hitting one of the other two because the other two actually keep us alive for a little bit longer. Let's do it like this because they're probably going to make Bashamdi immune, I'd assume. And then we can just keep on scaling up our damage because we have no way to get to Valera, as sad as that is. And them just attacking into our mercenaries over and over should allow us to get rid of Valera quickly, and then we only have to deal with Bashamdi, which I don't think Bashamdi is enough to actually deal with what we have left. The funny thing here is, I'm pretty sure because of Sir Finley's equipment, we're going to gain even more HP because they bounced us back. Yes, we did. Perfect. Then we can just buff that up again and then try to get into... We probably should have attacked with the two tokens also. All right, so there goes their speed advantage. And man, oh man, do I wish we had attacked there. They're probably going to... Oh, devouring attack would be funny. Cookies healing is always nice, though. Especially because we do have a whiteboard. Come on, just let us end this game. There's no point in delaying the inevitable at this point. We have huge Murlocs. Right, they bounce everything back again. And then this time they should be done. Please, just one out of this game. Ooh, fatigue. Perfect. Oh, I guess that's what they were waiting for because double damage on our mercenaries is going to probably be able to kill them. But we're just going to attack with everything. We should be quicker than their mercenary. And we do have 73 attack, which is probably going to be up to 85 attack after this turn. 90 attack, 95. That's one big Murloc. All right, 3 casters. What do they have in store for us today? Just going to put down our normal 3 in the normal 3 positions. Oh, hey, it's pirates. That's actually kind of interesting using Trigor as an enabler here instead of what I did last week. Honestly, probably the better solution to use Trigor instead of Hooktusk. I just really wanted to use Hooktusk to be fair, since I hadn't used her before. That's going to hit there. We're going to heal up a little bit. I am so glad that didn't straight out kill us. Oh, That just makes our life so much easier. Bye-bye, Trigor. Well, buy our healer, I guess. I think we're going to put down Sir Finley. We have a high likelihood of getting some type of healing on him. And they also are using mostly fighters, so should have a lot of advantage there. If we get not Sir Finley, Edwin off the board, we're in a way better position. Let's see what we can grab. Invasion, 2 Finvasions is actually pretty nice. But I think we're going to summon a Navigator instead. There's a reason I'm going for a Navigator. The idea is we get another body on board so we can easily wreck them. I also probably should have targeted Maestro with that because, yeah, they're just going to attack. By easily wreck them, I mean it gives us our body to just well into Edwin, and that, oh, never mind. I don't think it's going to matter because we got it anyways. So we're going to try to heal or armor or divine shield up. Getting rid of patches is probably the next or safest bet because I don't know what the bench is, but I always, if I see one fighter left on the bench when we have a team that can easily summon a bunch of ads, it always makes me think it's going to probably be good old, what is her name? Sylvanas. So there goes old Murk-Eye. He's seen better days. You know, we haven't had a Murky card, have we? Just like a standalone Murky card. Normal Hearthstone, I should say. I know he's a Hero of Storm's original character that eventually made his way into World of Warcraft and into Hearthstone. Or did we have one? And it had to be from a very early set if we did. Because I honestly can't remember. I'm actually kind of shocked that we didn't get one in Sunken City. Since this was the mercenary you got for Sunken City's Battle Pass. Then we can just swap everything around, get sped up for the next turn. That hits there. That kills. Oh, it didn't actually defeat it. Okay. Well, we can pop that instantly. Can try to use this. And we can try to get rid of that. And then we just have Cookie on board. Like nothing else. Cookie doesn't really do much, to be honest, at this point. And this should be popped no matter what. Oh, it doesn't count. That's kind of interesting, but fine. If it works like that, it works like that. Okay, they give up. Alrighty, let's see what we have in store for us here. If I remember right, Elephant is probably a bot. I could be completely wrong. If they're not a bot and you're watching this video, sorry that I called you a bot, but they mainly play Frost, if I remember right. If they are. If they aren't, they aren't. Now, my worry here normally would be local R, but I think we have enough damage on board if we win this speed tie to actually just destroy local R instantly on this first turn. Come on, win this speed tie. There we go. Goodbye, local R. We hardly knew ye. Okay, they're actually going after Holmes. That's an interesting choice. Literally, the other 2 mercenaries are probably better targets than Holmes. Okay, so Cairn. We're going to try to focus down Cairn next. I know we should probably focus down Jaina, but if we get Cairn off the board before they put down Diablo, we're actually in a better position. Because the last 2 mercenaries should be Diablo and Sinestra. That heals up. We're going to be a little bit slower, but that's still fine. Buffing everything up. Still going after Holmes. That's interesting. So slow. We are so slow. Let's use Fishy Barrage. We're slower, so Elementary won't really do much, but maybe we can sneak something out. Like, hopefully this will work. Always forget about Morgl's equipment. It's such a lifesaver in this build. Though, there goes good old Holmes. Come on, hit one more time. Oh, okay. I think Murky is the next mercenary we put down, and then actually, no, Cookie. Cookie lets us buff up everything, and we're permanently, or not permanently slowed, but we're currently slowed. And then we can heal, and then try to use Finvasion or Navigator. I think Invasion will pop the Divine Shield, and that's what, or yeah, Divine Shield. Ice Block. Though we could also use Navigator, and then just attack into Jaina, or just do none of that. All right, so we popped that. We popped that. I hate that that still goes through even though they're immune. Then we can summon in our ad, and then just attack Jaina. Hopefully we'll win the speed tie, but I'm pretty sure we will. All right, we're going to go after good old Diablo first because Sinestro doesn't do anything on turn 1. And I think we have enough damage on board where we can just instantly kill Sinestro before she becomes a problem next turn. There we go. That doesn't kill anything, which is good. Okay, so now they're slow. Wait, are they slower? No, they aren't. We're going to heal up a little bit. Still think we have enough damage here. I really hope we have enough damage. Well, at least they survive, right? And we can snipe them with that and finish them off here. Okay, so 3 casters. Doesn't really tell us too much information on what it is. Oh, okay, that's kind of interesting. So it's beasts. I'm assuming one of the bench is Sylvanas. And probably Long Shin, right? Maybe not Long Shin because there's only one beast that's going to die here. So, dealing with 2 mercenaries that are already gone, and we have Trigor to still handle. I'm gonna try to focus down Trigor. Ooh, Murloc Missile is always fun. Right, so please don't hit Murky. Also realize I probably should have just Divine Shield everything here, but this is fine. This is fine. We'll make do with it. We did buff everything up. They're going probably after Murky. Oh, they're going up for Morgl. Okay. I think we're going to go after Kazakus next. The reason for going after Kazakus next is because Mukla doesn't do too much and Cookie doesn't do much right now. Just double checking this to make sure we put it on the right direction. All that around. It would be cool if swapping it around actually swapped the targets too. But it's fine that it works like this. What can we grab here? Devouring attack's funny. Can we actually get any advantage off of that? I don't think we can, and we don't have another Murloc to summon. Oh, we technically do. We could, in theory, summon another Murloc. We really felt like it, but I don't think we're going to. Let's go with Devouring Attack. Or we could go with the Taunt. Oh. So they're beasts into Murlocs. Huh. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. I don't know how well that synergy is going to work out for you there, my friend, but it is what it is. I have to include at least one wacky matchup, right? I'll give you a hint. This is also one of the only people who didn't like rage quit when they were playing something really wacky. That's interesting of an equipment to use there. I'm really curious of what the last mercenary is. It has to be like what? Morgl? Morgl has to be the last mercenary? I mean, it doesn't have to be, but what are the chances it isn't Morgl? Then we can lead the charge, maybe? Or Adventure Awaits, try to get rid of. I think. Wait, there's no cooldown on the giant fin, is there? Just gotta hope and pray we actually hit Mukla with the fishy barrage. Mon, barrage that monkey. There we go. So there goes the main damaging source. I'm really curious. Huh. Well, I mean, we should win next turn. All right, now that we're through the games, let's discuss my final thoughts of this build. Overall, this build shocked me of how well it performed. It actually held up against a lot of the teams that I expected it not to, including Frost. Though I did not get to test this against a Bigglesworth team, I do think this team could hold its own against that team, as you can easily just focus down Kel'Thuzad given the amount of diversity on mercenary types that you actually have within the team. It's just an overall really strong team that highlights a really powerful synergy that I've been wanting to cover for so long, which is Divine Shield synergy. Overall, this is an easy recommendation for you all to try out, as it is incredibly fun to play and most people aren't going to expect it. Now, like always, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye bye.